Hello, what's up, my amazing people? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video lesson, we are looking at resistance and support made easy, part 2. Okay, this part 2 is mainly focused on quarters theory. Okay, so this is going to be more of practical. Okay, so before we jump right into it, I'd like us to do a kind of rundown of what we did in the part 1. Okay, so part 1 we were able to cover horizontal resistance and support, which is the one that we are more familiar with. Okay, we are also able to look at resistance becomes support. Okay, breaking to a new zone. Okay, we also call it a shift candle that form a new zone. So we are also we are able to cover difference between strong and minor zones, okay, resistance and support minor zones. We are also being able to look at breakout and the retest of a zone. We are also being able to cover dynamic trends, okay, resistance and support under dynamic trends. So today we are going to look at the quarters theory, okay. So in the part 1, I was also being able to use this very particular thumbnail too, okay, illustrate telling you the reason why I have been using most of the professionals forex traders picture and their names that I tag on it. This is because I always want to carry my fellow traders along to let them know that most of these guys are the professional traders that I have been following. Most of them I have read their books, I follow their channel, their podcast. I learn one or two things from them. So the general knowledge that I have gathered together from various professional traders is what I use to form my own strategy. Okay, I think this is clear. So you can also go make out more research about them, find out more things about them. You can learn from them too. Okay, it will also help you, motivate you, encourage you to be consistent in the market. That is the whole essence of using most of these pictures. More of them are still coming. More of the professional traders that I've been following are still coming. So like this very particular professional trader, the name here you are seeing start with I. So the mistakes here is that I put L here is a mistake. So this is supposed to be Ilian, okay? Ilian YouTube. That is what the name should be. So it's not L. So this man is the founder or the author of a book called The Quarters Theory. Okay. So the quarters theory is being found by the picture that I have here. So you can go look out for this book. This book is going to help you. What I like most about this very particular book here, the quarters theory, is the resistance and the support zone that has been found by this man. So this is the name here. As you can see, is Ilian, Alien here, YouTube. Okay. So go out, check out this book, make more inquiry about the man. It's going to help you, it's going to inspire you, it's going to motivate you. Okay. So that is the essence of using all these professional forex traders pictures or their profile picture. Okay. So in this part 2, we are in the part 1, we are able to cover something like this, which is the horizontal support and resistance zone that we are more likely familiar with. Okay. So all of us know too well that this is what we are always familiar with. Sorry about that. So we are familiar with this. I'm not here to waste much time. I'm just want to okay, let me show you or do a kind of rundown, a quick rundown, okay, of what we cover up in the part 1 in case you have not been able to watch the part 1. So I encourage you to go and look out the part 1. This is what we are able to do. So resistance becomes support. As you can see here, the market came down, worked this low, then as it reversed, it break above the low, work a new high, okay? So break above this resistance. So now what we have here has become a new support. This is H1 here, H2 here, then H3 here. Okay, so it has broke above this very particular resistance. So now it become a new support, okay, before it finally take off. I think that should be very clear. So this is what we did at the previous part 1 of this very particular video lesson. So the next thing we are also able to look at is the difference between strong and the minor resistance and support zone. Okay, so and I further try to explain the difference. So as the market came up to break above, what happened? It came back here to retest 1, retest 2, and retest 3. So all these 3 strong points here, or zone or level, is what confirmed that this is a very strong zone. So if you compare this very 3 level, that the heat of this 3 level, you cannot, if you compare it with these other ones, you see that what happened when this level comes up, then what happened? The market break above. Okay, so what happened here? The same thing. When the level comes up, the market break above. This is also a level here that the market break above. Okay, so the same thing happened here. First respect, second respect, third respect. If you look at this one, so you see that the market break above. If you look at here, you see that the market break above. If you look at here, the market break above. Okay, so all these things is what you need to put into consideration while analyzing your chart. So you will be able to see with that little explanation, you'll be able to find out that there is a difference between a strong zone and a minor zone. So when it comes to this very particular strong zone, you should have to start looking out for what? Buy, projecting buy here. Okay, but unlike here, if you want to take a trade here, then you should be expect that your stop loss will be hit, because this is not strong enough. You can see what I'm just trying to say now or explain to you. Okay, so the next thing we are able to cover was breakout and retest. This is a zone here, as you see it by yourself. It worked this place, it worked this place. What happened? This is a pullback. At a come down, it break below this very particular word zone, then retest the zone. After retesting the zone, what happened? Then was able to drop. Can you see that now? This is a pullback, drop and break the zone, retest the zone, and then drop. It's as simple as that. Okay, so this is what we are able to cover in part 1. You can go check out the part 1 of this video lesson. So the next thing we are able to cover here was a dynamic trend. Okay, then I further try to let trader know that resistance and support is also a trend. Sorry, resistance and support. Am I correct? No, a trend, uptrend or downtrend, is also a dynamic resistance and support. Okay, this is what I'm trying to make clear to my fellow traders. Okay, so when you see your trend pointing out the particular direction, whether it's uptrend or downtrend, okay, so once you plot your trend line, then that your trend line is already automatically become a dynamic resistance and a support zone. So always put this into consideration. And at a time like this, what you should be looking out for now is what? Long-term buy, short-term sell, long-term buy, short-term sell, long-term buy, short-term sell, long-term buy, just like that. So it's always advisable to go with what? Trend, which is always look out for buy instead of this very particular sell, because a sell can pretend to come and induce sellers to sell, automatically to reverse. So once you discover that the market is always up, please always look out for buy. It's always advisable this way. So in today's video lesson, we are going to look at the quarters theory. Okay, so now how does quarters theory work? Quarters theory let us understand that the market tend to move in 1000 pips. Okay, so from this very white thick horizontal line here to the next white thick horizontal line, this is 1000 pips. This is 1000 pips from this very particular white trend line or horizontal line down to the next white line. You can see as thick as it is. So we am taking you down to chart where you are going to see how I'm going to draw them one after the other. Okay, so you'll be able to understand. So from this white to this white is 1000 pips. From here to here is 1000 pips. From here to here is 1000 pips, just like that. Okay, so if you look very closely, you see that we have another section here, section 1 here, 2, 3, 4. Inside all this white line here, we have four section inside them. So each of the 4 section made up of 250 pips. Okay, so this is, look at what I'm showing you here. This is 250 pips, this is 250 pips, this is 250 pips, 250 pips. Okay, so when you combine them together, that is 1000 pips. Okay, so this very particular strategy is going to open your eye. Look at what happened here. Can you see how this candle respect this very particular horizontal line very perfectly? So if peradventure somebody was able to catch this move from here to here, automatically you have made 250 pips. Look at the next one here, from here to here, 250 pips, just like that, 250 pips. So in fact, I can tell you that there is no any resistance and support zone that can be compete, okay, or compare with this quarters theory. Okay, so let's quickly jump right into it, guys. This is USJPY, but I think I like to use NZD USD. Let me use this. Okay, so you have to follow up on what I'm going to do. I have to close this so that you can see where the market is coming from. Okay, you have to see where the market is coming from. So this is monthly time frame. This is monthly time frame. I just have to screw it down so that I can see where the market is coming from, because where I want to start from is from the low, and I have to use a whole number. A whole number is what I have to use. So if you look at what I'm about to do now, this is what I just done now is the horizontal. Yes, this is a horizontal line chart. Line charts. Horizontal line is what I've just drew here. Then I have to right click to do what? Get to the property, come down to parameters, then change this to a whole number 500. Okay, so now I will come to the color and start with red. So I love to use red here. Then I'll increase this line, make it more thicker, and then click OK. So you can see where we are here. If you are following my mouse, this is 5,000. So from 5,000, the next number should be what? 1,000 will make it what? 6,000. Okay, so I'm now working based on what? 1,000 interval, or 1,000 pips, as you may call it. Okay, so that is 1,000 pips there, and I add another 1,000 here. So if you look at it, this is 5,000, 6,000. So now this will be 7,000. So I like to continue like that, okay, to make it what? 8,000. What I'm doing here is to duplicate, right click to the properties, come down to parameters, then make sure that it's a whole number, 8,000 there. So I take another one to make it 9,000, and I like to stop at 10,000 because this is just a kind of example that I am showing you. Okay, so from there you can follow up and then form your own. So the next one is 1,000 is what I'm working out on now, and that is where I want to stop. Okay, so that the video will not be way too long. You can see it. So this is 1,000. Okay, sorry, I think the line chart duplicate itself or mistakenly. Okay, just have to correct it. This is 1,000. So I have to close or delete this so that we know this is where we stop. then I have to come back to the first one. Okay, so the target for this first one now is going to be half of the 1000. Okay, so which is 500. So the target here, I'm going to work with 500 here, which is going to be 5500. Okay, come to parameter, change it to 55, and that's end it. Change the color, okay, and then reduce the thickness and change the color to what? Blue. I love to use blue here. Then I'm done with this. Okay, you can see. So from this very particular red, which is 5000 to 6000, the half of it is what? 55,000. Okay, so that is the half of it. And then do the same thing for the next one. So this will be 65,000. Okay, then parameter target is 65,000. Okay, the next one will be what? 75,000. It's as simple as that. So we are going to see the handwriting and what is showing us on the chart. Okay, how accurate everything will be. So the next one is 85,000. So this is the best. This is the best resistance and support so far. I don't care what anybody wants to tell me. This is me and this is my strategy. Okay, so if you think that it's not good for you, fine, but this is the best strategies for me. Okay, this is the best resistance and support so far, and I'm going to show you the handwriting once we get to when I expand the chart. Okay, so just follow me on what I'm doing right now. I duplicate it again, target that very 500. Okay, 55,000 divided by 2, that will be 525. Okay, look at this. Can you see? 525,000. So I have to change the color to green. Okay, so that is half of where from this very particular red one to the blue is 500. So from the blue to red divided by 2 is 25. That is what it means. 225 or 525. So I duplicate it, half of it here again. That should be 75, 275. Come down to parameter, okay, 7500. Please, this is 75, excuse me, 75 here, 00. That is half of it from the red to the blue. Another red to the blue, half of it is 25. That is 625. So parameter, you change it to 625. Simple as that. Okay, so once we expand it, I'm going to measure it so that you see it with your own eyes. Okay, so this is 75, 675. This is what you are going to do to get the best results from the quarters theory. Guy, trust me, if you can watch the video to the end, you are going to get something meaningful from this very quarters theory. The best simple and easy profitable trading resistance and support so far I have ever come across. You can't find this any other place. There is no any better resistance and support. I'm going to show you some of my charts that I'm working with this resistance and support, especially on my MT4. This is my MT5. Okay, sorry, there is an error here. I'm trying to make sure that I put it in place. So this is 25, 825. Okay, you can see that. I duplicate that again, target the next level. We're going to see how the chart respects the whole place, the resistance and support zone. Okay, so that is the target. I'm going for the next target. So guys, we are almost done already. We are almost done. 25, 925. Okay, so the last target here now So that should be 975. Okay, guys, this is done. Okay, this is done. So I have to bring it down to weekly. You can see as I'm bringing it down to weekly, everything has started revealing itself. You can see how everything is working. So what this simply means is that market tend to move in 1,000 pips. From this red to this red is 1,000 pips. Then from this blue to the green is 250 pips. Okay, from green here to red here is 250 pips. So from red here to blue here is 500 pips. Okay, so from red here to the next red is 1,000 pips. Just imagine if someone was able to see this trade and take it, okay, what would have happened? The person would have just hold it down, first take profits, 250 hits, second take profit, 250, which is 500, third take profit, 750, 1,000, 1,250. Just imagine 1,000, 350 or thereabout. Sorry, mistakenly. Okay, so that is just what I want to see. You can see the beauty. Look at this is just a weekly. I can still bring it down to daily. What are you seeing? Look at the handwriting. Look at the handwriting. You can choose depending on your target. This is people's target. There are professional traders. There are swing traders too who can hold this for the whole of the 2 weeks, 1 month, 2 months, depending. Okay, all you just need is look at respect. Just take it. If your target is 250 pips, look at from here to here, look at, just hit. Very simple. It might not be as simple as ABC or the way I may explain, yes, because your mind have a big role to play on this game, on this industry. Okay, so but what I'm trying to open your eyes to now is to see. I can just continue to scroll down from the left to the right. Look at how everything is respecting the resistance and support. Tell me which other resistance and support. Highest, if this one was not here, what would you do as a normal day trader and a normal person who knows, who understand the normal horizontal resistance and support? This is what I've just done now, is what we just do. Okay, but okay, let's even assume that you want to use a normal horizontal resistance and support that all of us know. So is this not a plus to you now? So now, if you were a kind of trading, or your target is a kind of 25 pips, 100 pips, whatever. So by drawing this very particular horizontal pips, horizontal, what is it called? Support and resistance here. So what do you do from this point? Hence, the market has been able to respect all this edge. Okay, let's look at this. The market respect this edge. The market respect this edge. So from here to here, you look out for sell, even though the market break out. So you start looking out for buy from here. You can buy here. So what are the pips? What are the targets from this point you are buying? Okay, look at this. Look at this. What are the points? What are the pips there? What are the pips there? Excuse me. Sorry, there's an error there. It's a mistake. From there to there, what is it giving you? Can you see? 100 pips. Okay. So meaning that at least, because these are most perfect resistance to compare with this, okay, to compare with this support. So what he is telling you is that, okay, start looking for buy, okay, from this point. And when you buy it, you can have 100 pips. Can you see that? So even if you are bringing it down to 1 hour time frame, okay, so what is your target? How many pips are you looking for? These are the questions, okay, based on your risk management. You don't want to do anything that is going to work against your risk management or your capital if you have a good money management. So before you take a trade, you've already told yourself, I'm looking for 10 pips, I'm looking for 20 pips. So what this very particular quarters theory will help you do is to give you a target where you can do what? take your trade. Okay, it is going to give you a target where your perfect entry will be. So you can start looking for what? 10 pips, 20 pips. Look at if you are selling from this point, okay, or as you are waiting for this double bottom or double top, look at this is also a new resistance because it's respecting this very particular zone here. So hence he has given us a triple top here. Then what happened? Or you can also see it as a market that come retest a kind of break. Okay, so you start looking for sell here. As it come back, look for sell here. You can see boom. Okay, so it depends on how you see the market and how you can interpret, how you can read your chart. Okay, everything is good here. Everything is good here. I think this very video lesson is far away more than I expected it to be. So I wouldn't want to waste much time. Follow it, practice it, watch the video again. I will guarantee you that there is no any other resistance and support you can find anywhere that can beat this, the theory, okay? This quarters theory, I don't think there is any resistance and support that can beat this very particular quarters theory. You can see how everything is respecting the zone very strong, okay, pointing out to you at the very strong level. Look at what is happening all these places. Look at, just look for a target, okay? If you see it in the daily time frame, go down to the lower time frame and then look for your perfect entry, okay? It's very, very simple, very, very interesting. Guys, no any other support and resistance as long as personally I'm concerned with the little knowledge of mine. This is my best resistance and support zone so far. So I don't know about you. Thank you so much for being part of this video lesson. Consider subscribing, turn on the notification, like the videos, share it with friends so that when new video comes up, you'll be notified. Okay, guys. Wishing you a profitable trading week ahead. Bye.